Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Simple Stories Saturday, and I'm actually filming this 1 hour beyond the time that I was supposed to have it loaded. Life kind of got in the way, and there were some emergencies yesterday, and I did not get to film. So I'm doing it today, and I will tell you that I have this photo, which is a photo of myself and my cousin's son. He's also a cousin. I have no idea how many times removed or however you designate that, but he and I really hit it off. I haven't seen him a whole lot in his young life. When he was very small, we got along really, really well. He just kind of followed me around like a puppy dog, and I just absolutely loved him. When he got to be a little bit older, he was one of these really um, intellectual kids who also had a humorous side, and he's curious about everything and everyone. So he's been just such a joy to watch grow up. And he's a big guy now. He's all grown up, and he's just absolutely an amazing cook. He's a fabulous host, and he's just a terrific human being. And I'm very, very pleased to be related to him. I'm happy to claim that. So it's a bin page. I have no idea what's going to go on it. I've got this 6x8 pad of Say Cheese at the Park, and it's got some interesting, I kind of like this. This isn't exactly the same mix of colors here, but I'm thinking just like a block of this tropical, and then what about a block of the gears? I'll, I'll do that, and we'll arrange those blocks behind the photo, and then we'll start embellishing. I've got all these other papers here. I honestly don't know that I remember getting this tablet of paper. I haven't bought a lot of Disney themed items because Ava's too old to go to Disney. And okay, I'm just gonna cut a do I want a 4x6? Why not do a 4x6 and another 4x6. And we'll put them at slightly different angles, and we'll put the photo there. But I'm thinking I need something a more solid kind of color, maybe to go back behind here. If I did that, you won't notice that those rockets are on their sides. It'll be just little bits of color, and you won't know that I did the rockets wrong. You can't do the rockets wrong. Let's see. This is actually going to leave some where you might be able to tell they're rockets, and so that'll be kind of a humorous touch to the page. So if I did that, that shows up a lot better. Okay, so let's get this show on the road, and we're going to see where we're headed. I'm going to dip into this sticker sheet and some other embellishments that I may have in here, and then I have Bramble Fox goodies kind of down in the shelf next to me. So let's kind of see what we're doing here. I'm going to, I'm not sure how I ended up with this, but the if I tack this scrap onto this branding strip, I believe that I end up with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm also thinking I might want this this guy, and I don't know if this is a full 12 inches. It looks like it might be. So I'm gonna kind of place it here. It is not. So what I'm gonna do is place it there, kind of rip it apart here, and then bring this over here. And I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see. I'm gonna put this down here, and this right here, and then this here, and I'm going to put some foam behind it. That will also help kind of make it stand out on the page. I will do a bit of journaling on this one, but it'll probably be hidden, or let's see, do that. And I have, there's sorry, what a life, get a clue. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. If I were to do it right here, I think that might look kind of nice. Let me get my, where did my big roll of tape go? Here it is. Okay, let me do this down at the bottom. And I'm going to kind of decorate it up like family fun, like the name of the collection. And I'm going to put that parallel to the ends of the page. And now I'm going to take some game pieces, puzzle pieces, if I were to do that, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these and see if I can fit those on there. I almost wish these had a white border, because they'd stand out from either the floral or the dark blue. But whatever, we'll be fine. It will be fine. And I'm just going to kind of scatter these around and see what else we can come up with. Okay, and here is turquoise one. And it is it doesn't have, I couldn't fit around one of these on here. It was great that the weekend we spent at my cousin's, there was our generation, the John, his sister Susan, and their sister Jane um, were there, and I'm, we all grew up next door to each other, and I'm the oldest, but they, John and Susan, occur within a couple years of me, and then Jane's a little bit younger. She's closer to Patrice's age. Okay, I'm having trouble tearing this off. And so I'm just going to kind of put it right here. I think it'll, and I want to add, now these do have white borders, so these are kind of game pieces, and because they have the white borders, I'm going to put them on without any foam. Okay, and I'm going to put that one right there, and I've also got some dies, and mind you, we did not, at this get-together, we did not put puzzles together. We didn't play Life or Clue or Sorry. Let's see, where's the other one of the, there we are, the die pieces. Kind of put that right there. I really want to use this black and white banner. And maybe this is where I'll do maybe this is where I'll put the title. And I don't know what the title's going to be or where I will get it from, but it's going to have to go along there, don't you think? And don't you think I need some foam underneath these flags? And I don't even need to take the backing off because it won't show. And if I just adhere at the ends, we should be in good shape. Let's see. I'm actually going to go ahead and take the backing off of the two end pieces, the end flags. I'd like to call this family fun, but let's see if I can find, I've got, the title up there. Let's see if there's anything I can fussy cut that'll get me that title. Okay, popcorn. Ooh, I love that pattern. Okay, let's see, tickets. Let's get, oh great, I have some titles. And look at here, I've got this word fun, that's the font that I was looking for. So if I don't have that in the big stuff here, see, it did have that. I'm gonna use a combination of family and this word fun. Okay, so let's kind of get that out here. This is chipboard and the fun is foam. I'm thinking of doing it like this and then the word fun, but actually I'm thinking that I might want family. I'm going to pull these up, put them in a different place, and maybe leave that like it is. And I'll do the word family like so, and the word fun there. How's that? Let's see if we can make that work. Ooh, good times. Now that is the right title for this. Family fun is fine, but I now know that if I have other photos from that day that I want to scrap, I've got a good title. Okay, so I'm going to do this backwards so I know how. F U. Okay, is that really right? Is that correct? I want to move this over there, and then here, and now here. And it goes along, it goes kind of along the border there, and I'm going to put a strip of fairly thick foam here and get that so that it's let me get this right here, and I'm gonna go kind of trying to, I'm looking at it on the screen to see how it's gonna go. I think that's gonna work. And now I've got a couple of arrows that I'm looking at, like here, one, and here's another. Okay, there's enough of it that adheres here to lift it from there. When it goes in the album, it probably won't stay lifted, but I'm actually going to put a little bit of foam behind this one so that this one does stay lifted. Let me get that peeled off if I can. Okay, and there we go. Now, okay, so I've got my arrows, and here, let me kind of put that up to the side. Let's see if there are any, let's get maybe where's the sticker sheet go? Here it is, and on the sticker sheet there is this cola, and I can do that. There we go. Got the, I'm sorry, this is off. I shouldn't have these supplies. I'm kind of not with it. I haven't exactly felt great for 2 days, and I've had some issues that are not being resolved in an easy, straightforward fashion. I might want to take this away from here and put something a little more more game-ish there. So let me maybe take all of these off and maybe bring them back, but we don't know, because the main reason we got together was to watch all the specials surrounding Saturday Night Live for its 50th anniversary. And I'm trying to find, there was another symbol that kind of looked like a media sort of thing. This one says movie night, and it wasn't movie night, it was television we were watching. But I want a second image to kind of go right here, and I'm just gonna go with these little, oh, here we go. Here's a game controller, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of foam behind this. And then we're almost ready to shut her down. I wanted to do a particularly fun page for to document kind of getting reacquainted with Ben. I'm gonna put the this down here, and these things will go like so. Okay, I think we're done, unless I see there's something here. Let's play some games. Good people, favorite munchies. Favorite munchies, kind of a good, I'm going to put it over here parallel with this arrow, and also on breaking the line, which the arrow doesn't do. And then I've got me and the fam, we make a great team, strike up the fun, a blast, mini golf, and I think it's my turn. Great food, great food, great food, good people. There we go. That kind of sums it up. Here's great food and good people. Put that right there, and I'm gonna take this just because I think it's cute, and I'm gonna create a little bit of a cluster right here. Maybe make it kind of like this. I'll have that sticking down there, and then I will I'm gonna do this right here, and maybe let's do this one too. Okay, and I believe I'm going to call that done. It's a bright, fun page. I will have lots of journaling about getting reacquainted with Ben, and I'm going to love that page. I also have, I was going to try to work this in. We were in San Antonio, Texas, and I could put it right there. And I have this too that I thought I was actually going to use it right here where I have this arrow, but I'm okay. And I actually was maybe going to put fun center down here, but I kind of like this this family fun look. So I thank you for watching, and I am hoping to be back more regularly than I have been lately. So I apologize. I have missed you all very much, and it's just some kind of difficult stuff that I'm dealing with. So I thank you very much for your patience. Bye.